Mike, if I'm considering leaving the set to order this coin.
Yes.
No, I really am.
It's that important of a coin.
I'm serious.
You wouldn't be the first host that left to go literally go order a coin.
I know, trust me. We are a select, but we're no dummies. I'll put it to you that way.
And in case you're doing the math at home, Shannon and I have known each other since we were 12.
Yes, exactly.
Over 20 years.
Exactly. Haven't aged a day.
Not a day.
Nah. All right. Well, look at you. You're like King Midas out here. You're just doling out your money.
And that's how you feel.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you know what that is? That's the sound of money. These are silver Kennedy $half.
Oh, that's the sound of happiness right there, my friend.
And you know, I remember, you know, my father and grandfather, you know, they'd kind of jiggle the change. And this is what it sounded like, because they used to make silver coins.
I was going to say, it doesn't sound, why doesn't it sound like that anymore?
Because it's not silver. Silver is what makes a bell ring. So when you ring a bell, there's a lot of silver in good bells. And so what you have here is the last silver coins ever made by the United States government that were intended for circulation. Now, here's what I've done, is I've taken these coins right here. And not only am I giving you 10 of these coins, so $7.99 a piece, 10 of those coins, right? So you get 10 for $79.95, silver Kennedy $half. I've made sure that every single one of them is original, brilliant,
you know, one of the cocktails I had last night was more than $7.99.
Yeah, of course. How could it not be?
I'm just saying.
You know, I'm just saying. I mean, I paid more than that for a beer recently.
Right,
you know, so yeah. I mean, it just is what it is.
I'm just thinking on the relative scale of investment.
Right, and precisely. In terms of longevity of investment. Yes, exactly. So you have the Kennedy $half. Now here's the interesting.
Now you got to tell everybody what this is.
Oh, this is a nationally advertised catalog. People always ask me about the catalog.
Yeah, I know. It's like because they're like, what is
and they go, well, so what catalog is it? I said, I don't like to say their name, but I can tell you this: when I was a 12-year-old paper boy. So that was 20 years ago. Okay, maybe longer than that. And I was collecting coins, and I was 12 years old. I literally ordered coins out of this catalog. That's how long they've been around. So I have the catalog here, and the $7.99 represents more the silver value of these coins. I have here, because I wanted to bring in here, is the uncirculated, what they charge for these coins in uncirculated condition. At the lowest end, it's $19.50, and at the highest end, it's $31.50. So in other words, this roll of 10, if purchased separately, has a value between $195 and $315. $195 and $315. Yes, I had to say that twice. We're $79.95. It is your opportunity to own numismatic coins at basically silver pricing. That's what we're doing with this. So we have already sold 200 of these. Now remember, with 10 in each one, that means 2,000 coins already gone. So when you see this, I actually have 2 coins on each one. So you have 5 across here, and then there's another one here, because it kind of shows that that brilliance real nicely. And look at that right there. Isn't that beautiful? Brilliant, uncirculated. And you can see, then you can see the edge. There's not that telltale copper line. These are all silver coins that you can have here. The last silver coins ever made by the United States government. You get 10 of them for $79.95. Remember, the nationally advertised catalog, the numismatic value these in essence between $19.50 and $31.50 a coin. So at minimum, your roll's $195 if you buy these individually. And our roll of 10, $79.
You know, people have to be asking themselves, it sounds too good to be true. It's kind of like,
and that's what it is.
Because why does he do it?
Why do I do it? Well, because I buy them as silver. And what we do is we only buy the uncirculated coins, and we can occasionally make that deal. Not always. If I was indiscriminate in pricing, I would have these all the time, but I don't have these all the time. And so when I can buy them in brilliant uncirculated at the silver price, then I have enough to come and do a show. And that's exactly why we've done this. I haven't paid more, so why should you? I've made a good deal, so you get a good deal. And that's ultimately, and that's why we've been here, or the Coin Show's been here for 25 years.
Exactly.
It's not exactly a fly-by-night kind of thing. We have a 30-day money-back guarantee, which matters, because we'll be here in 30 days. I mean, if you're shopping on the internet, and I understand people do that, I get that. But you have to understand, it's the Wild West out there in the internet coins. There's counterfeits, there's overgraded coins, there's fake coins. It's unbelievable. So look, if you want to be a coin cowboy, that's your business, all right? But if you want to buy from a trusted source that's going to be here, that's been selling coins for a quarter of a century, and if you want to do that and get the best possible price that we can bring you with a 30-day money-back guarantee that you know will be here and get flex pay and all the other stuff, this is where you want to be.